Hi, good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us today. On behalf of CEPT University and CEPT Exhibitions team, I'm delighted to welcome you all to this special evening as we kick off the Summer Exhibition 2025 and launch a very special showcase, Shaping Dreams, Designing Lives, a Godrej Story, an exhibition brought to us by Godrej Archives, featuring three of their most iconic products: the steel cupboard, the chair, and the refrigerator. The exhibition explores how Godrej Enterprises Group shaped and responded to the evolving needs and aspirations of Indian consumers. I'd like to take a moment to welcome our guest for the evening, Vrunda Pathare, head of Godrej Archives. Vrunda has played an instrumental role in setting up the Godrej Archives and establishing archival processes as an integral part of the organizational activity at Godrej Enterprises Group. She is currently the secretary of the steering committee of the section on Business Archives, SBA, of the International Council on Archives, ICA, and president of the Oral History Association of India, OHAI. Vrunda, thank you so much for being here with us today. To get started, I'd like to invite Mr. Chirayu Bhatt, Deputy Provost Academics, CEPT University, to say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for being here. This is what we call a double header. We are having two inaugurals in one. Very pleased to have the exhibition by the Godrej Archives, Shaping Dreams, Designing Lives, a Godrej Story. And along with that, presenting the summer exhibition, which encompasses the work of all students over the last semester. And this is a new format this time, as you're all aware. We've tried to bring back some of the learnings that we had a few years back during COVID, where we had a concise exhibition. So that's something we are trying out new again and hope to see you all there. So without further ado, let me invite the next speaker, Professor Barjor Mehta, to give the inaugural address.
Thank you very much. This indeed is a very special day because we don't, at least in the year and a half that I have been here, we've not had uh, a double exhibition opening. So this is a special day. And if you don't mind, my acknowledging our students first, because this is after all a university, and we are here because the students are here. So we've had 54 studios in the undergraduate program, 39 studios in the postgraduate program, and that's a total of 93 studios. And that's a total, the work includes the work of 1,225 students. So that's a lot of work. And we acknowledge their hard work. We acknowledge the work of the faculty and the staff and the non-teaching staff that goes into making all of this happen. This is a big day for us every semester because this is the culmination of the last few months of work, and it's a lot of good hard work. So I would hope that all of us would walk over there. It's a bit of a walk, but it's a wonderful exhibition. And also now let me acknowledge the fact that we are also opening the Godrej Archives. All of us, at least my age, we grew up with all these three. I walked into the exhibition earlier today and I thought, oh, I've seen this before. Oh, that typewriter is there. We have had so many jokes about the typewriter. And all of us have had the Almiras in our houses that we grew up in. So this is a very familiar, these are very familiar artifacts that we have had in our everyday lives. And sometimes we forget how everyday items actually have created us, because a lot of what we do is we say that to people and that comes from the Godrej lock, or we say that comes from the Godrej lock, or we say that about the typewriter. Like, I think the young people don't understand when we say typewriter 10, tidding, but they don't know that. But some of us do, and it's nice to have that in front of us to see where we have come, so far that we have come, and for companies like Godrej, which have been part of our lives. So thank you very much for organizing this for us and on our campus. We welcome such an exhibition. And with that, what happens next? And she comes back again. Yeah.
Thank you, sir, for your thoughtful and inspiring words. Now, I'd like to invite Vrunda Pathare to tell us a bit about Godrej Archives and share a few insights about the exhibition.
First of all, thank you, CEPT University, for allowing us this beautiful space to host this exhibition. And good evening, everyone. And it gives me really immense pleasure on behalf of Godrej Archives to welcome you all to this dual kind of an opening of two exhibitions. First of all, of course, we are really happy to present to you our exhibition, Shaping Dreams, Designing Lives, a Godrej Story. And we ourselves are really excited and looking forward to see the students' exhibition, because we kept hearing about it, but we haven't really got the chance to go there. And yes, at Godrej Archives, we actually also believe that everyday objects have really wonderful, fascinating stories. Sometimes, a cupboard in a bedroom, a chair in the office, they are so ubiquitous that, we live with them, but we really don't understand the kind of impact they have, and the way they shape our aspirations and the way these products respond to our needs. So we really forget that. So at Godrej Archives, we thought that, object histories are really very important to be documented. And this exhibition is part of that kind of an initiative, because these objects are also a kind of witness to history, and they have seen a lot. They have seen generations changing, and how even the consumer needs have changed over a period of time. And they are quite a revolution in steel, because Godrej is, of course, kind of masters in the steel products. But before I talk about exhibition as such, I would like to at this point take a moment to talk more about Godrej Archives and what we do. So Godrej Archives is the corporate archives, the business archives of the Godrej Enterprises Group. It's almost a 126-year young company, I would say. And at Godrej Archives, we are dedicated to preserve the history through the objects, through the correspondence, through photographs, different kinds of archival records. And when I say archival, it need not be 50 years old. It is also 1 year old, 2 year old. So the history in making also we try and document at Godrej Archives. We were officially established in 2006, but Archives was envisioned in the year 1997, which was our group's centenary year. And the then chairman, Sorab Godrej, imagined it as a heritage center offering invaluable archival material for reference and research. So it is open for research, so any design student can come to us. They can just drop an email and visit our archives, and it's open for reference. And today we have almost more than 150,000 records with us. But more than a repository, what I would like to say that Godrej Archives is kind of a storyteller, because we believe that stories needs to be told and they shouldn't be just stored in the repositories. So through fellowships, lectures, exhibitions, these kind of collaborations, we always try to open up these kind of conversations around not just business history, but also design, material culture, and also the industrial history of our country. And the key focus is, of course, object history, as I was talking about, because these are something that we really miss in, Indian historical kind of discourse. So what we did was, this is actually not the first attempt to do the object history. We had actually published 2 books. One was, of course, on the history, the Indian history and Indian story of a typewriter. So it wasn't just focused on the Godrej one. And it's titled as With Great Truth and Regard, story of typewriter in India, and it's there at CEPT University, so you can refer. And the second book was actually written by a designer and design historian, Sarita Sundar, and the title was From the frugal to the ornate, stories of seat in India, how the seating has evolved over a period of time. And I must say that the CEPT's work on the regional furniture has also, and which Jay has actually really like given us, and we are grateful to that, which is also part of that book. And both the books are at the CEPT University, so you can actually read them. So this exhibition is also a kind of celebration of objects, and this is actually part of for Scholar in Residence program that we initiated in 2018. And Dr. Lakshmi Subramaniam actually has written the social histories of these products, which is soon to be published by Cambridge University Press this year. So this exhibition, when the opportunity came and when Jess said that, we can do this, we thought, why not actually use these three products that we had already really researched on and present a story of actually the Indian middle class and Indian, people through these objects. So we always think about the Indian history through the lens of an object. So this exhibition is based on that book. And we are also delighted to have worked with Deepika Srivastav, again, I think a CEPT alumni, the curator of this exhibition. And Deepika is a design historian who practices as both a curator and academic, and also serves as a trustee at the Design History Society. I don't know where she is. I can't see here right now. Yeah, Deepika is there. And her expertise in material culture and this curatorial or actually brought out the nuances regarding this product, and she had to go through like really a lot of material. And she actually really helped us interpret these objects, not just as a functional design, but how they are actually the carriers of memory, meaning, and modernity. And the exhibition's visual and spatial experience was shaped by Dharini Pad, a graduate from the National Institute of Design, Ahmedabad. And Dharini actually brought the fresh perspective and intuitive sense of storytelling, which is, helped us create an environment which is like quite immersive and also, layered kind of a history that we wanted. And we are, of course, also deeply grateful to CEPT University and the exhibition team, because without them, we couldn't have done this. And it was really a generous support throughout. In fact, collaborating with such institution that values design and history and this kind of a critical thinking really is truly rewarding. And they have been really guiding us at every step of this exhibition. So thank you, Jay, and the entire team of the CEPT exhibition team. So my heartful thank goes to you. So I think this is, I shouldn't be talking much about the exhibition because that's what you have to see about these three product stories. So thank you for coming here, and I hope you will enjoy the exhibition. Thank you.
Thank you, Vrunda, for giving us a peek into the world of Godrej archives and behind this exhibition. Now, I'd like to take a quick moment to acknowledge and thank everyone who made this exhibition possible. Firstly, the Godrej team, Deepika Srivastav, Dharini Pad, Research, Dr. Lakshmi Subramanian, Godrej Archives team, Vrunda Pathare, Amruta Marathe, Shweta Jadhav, Sudha Jadhav, Kishore Veti, Chandrakant Jadhav, Milind Nimse, Priyal Chheda, Simran Mehta, Neha Gaike, Yogesh Javed. Also thanks to Godrej Interior, Godrej Appliances, Godrej Infotech, Corporate Personnel and Administration, and Brand and Strategic Insights at Godrej Enterprises Group. Dr. Ashok Mandal, Director, Tanishka Kachru and Andrea Norona from NID Ahmedabad, artist Saz Agarwal, illustrator Adarsh Aryan, exhibition catalog Shweta Pathare and Mohit Joshi, and special thanks to Dayanita Singh and Sarita Sundar. It's been a pleasure working with the entire Godrej team over the past few weeks. I'd also like to express my gratitude to Trideep Shroot, Chirayu Bhatt, Barjor Mehta, our faculty deans, Sameer Shah, Sameep Padora, Salim Batri, Dr. Shalini Sinha, Dr. Anil Shah, and Pranavat. A big thanks as well to the CEPT exhibitions team, Jai Thakkar, Rishabh Jain, Chandni Chabra, Nishika Soni, Junaid Sheikh, Namrata Dobaria, Tanishq Tejnani, and Jignesh Rajbar. And of course, a heartful thanks to all the support teams who helped make this event happen, the faculty coordinators, communications office, Admin Office, Teaching and Learning Center, Student Services Office, Workshop Team, Campus Office, and IT team. The summer exhibition will be open for public viewing from 13th May to 23rd May, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. at the CFP building. And the exhibition Shaping Dreams, Designing Lives, A Godrej Story will be open for public viewing from 13th May to 13th July at the Lilavati Lalbhai Library. Now we invite you to please join us for the official inauguration, followed by refreshments at the Sagra basement. Thank you once again for being here and hope you enjoy the exhibitions. Thank you.